Hey folks, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is around 9:30 p.m. and I will be doing initial impression on a fragrance from House of Alfred Dunhill. This is called Dunhill Desire Bronze, and this is a sweet coincidence. Just about 2 weeks back, I think I did cover the Dunhill Desire line talk. At that time, I said I really wish I had this one with me so I could finish like a complete line talk. So far, I think these are the 9 they already released, and if there are more, I do not know. But I know one thing for sure: they will be releasing many more, right? So Dunhill Desire is a very popular line, affordable line, but there are some positives and negatives. I'll discuss that. And this is initial impression. I'll let you know what I got from initial wearing. And this is actually thanks to the same page where I got this one, the platinum one, where there was no news on this one. I think I reviewed it at that time. No one else reviewed it. This fragrance also bronze. Only couple of reviews. One of the reviews I think is from the reviewer Glam Finds Sarah. She is a community reviewing community member, and I can say friend. We don't really talk that much, but I follow her. So she reviewed this very first time, and that's where I got to know about this. And there's another brother, I think he reviewed it. I forgot his channel's name, but there are 2 reviews on this so far. So let's hit this, like price wise, bottle size, what does it smell like, who is it for, if it's worth it. If it's similar to something, I will let you know from my nose. So the original one you always know is Dunhill Desire. It's called red. Okay, they all come in the same little bottle, and I think most of them they do have a small 30 or 50 ml, and then the 100, and the standard is also 150 ml. So back in the days, these used to be $25, like 25, $24 you could get. Nowadays in Bangladesh, they are like up in pricing. It's about $35 to $40, give or take. This one's expect $35 in Bangladesh. So the thing is, I was telling you, this one I bought from a page called USB in Bangladesh, and they had it. I don't think he even knew he had it. And I saw from his album, and I knocked him. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know I had this." And the same thing happened actually after a long time. He sort of sent me a message, a very nice message, his a kind message. So I contacted him back and also ordered a couple of fragrances. This is one of them. So this one I think is just standard 100 ml. If there are more, I don't know. So today I'm not going to discuss the rest of them, like there are the other 8. I'm not going to discuss them because I already did 2 weeks back. Dunhill Desire line tour, you can check, or you can check my individual review on it. Let's focus on this. Packaging looks like this. The name is written here. The one of the bad things I don't like about these releases, not bad, but I would say rather poor, the marketing. I don't know what's up with the marketing. Either they don't want to spend money, or they don't want people to know that these are coming out, because absolutely there's no news or advertisement on these as far as I've seen. Nowhere, nobody talks about this. That's kind of sad. The thing is, if they talk about this is a solid line, they're good fragrances, so I wish Dunhill could take note and make some adjustments. So the box came in pretty okay shape, good shape. Sometimes it gets, boxes can be beaten up and everything. So I got excited. I sort of used my the cutter, and it cut off a little bit on the box. Color is nice, kind of copper color, bronze color. Nothing fancy going on here. So the bronze, the name is there, Desire is there. So the bottle, just like the platinum, this is also fingerprint magnet. I just touched it barely, so you see, it will get dirty very quickly. Okay, it will be very difficult to keep it clean, but looks nice. Okay, at the base you get the typical the metal plate. I think this also, they put some sort of sticker. I think, I don't know, is it a sticker or what? It looks like it. Should I take it off? Yeah, I should. Yes, I don't like stickers. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't take it off. The sticker is sort of the information and everything to post out. Anyway, the thing is, like, I tell you one thing, usually design line, they give you this kind of I don't know, this is a sticker or metal plate. Anyway, so it gives you batch code and everything, the name, all that. So the bottle is nice to hold, but you have to keep wiping it. The cap is nice attached to the bottle as usual. If you have seen one, you've seen the rest. Sprayer is good. Not that good. It's about small burst, but it does its job. I was wearing this like scent of the night, clicks onto place, let it settle down. So once again, I'll tell you, I don't have notes breakdown on this one, so I'm going to tell you what I got, just like Sarah did. First of all, when you spray fragrance, do not immediately smell it, because usually fragrances sometimes come with alcohol blast, and then when you sniff it, especially if you have a cold or runny nose or something, to damage your systems. Better if you can avoid wearing fragrance when you have a cold or asthma. So yes, once that liquid disappears, it's just the oily part, then you sniff it. And when I sniffed it for the first time, I was expecting like kind of like a Middle Eastern, for some reason, Middle Eastern kick, but it did not give me that. It gave me a sweet kick. The sweet kick is actually a fruity one, and I mean, like I cannot say very 100% with confidence, but I do get an apple accord, okay, sweet apple that you can see like Valentino Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy I also got from there, Ferrari Man in Red, this kind of a sweet fruity red opening. And this one, the fruity opening could be any other fruits, like it's a sweet ambery kind of mild spicy, as Sarah, I think she mentioned, it's sort of like 1 million, the 1 million privé, like one of those, similar to those. Yes, I can get those kind of similarity, I can draw like connection, but to my nose this is not like a pinpoint clone of anything that I can think of. It will remind you of those fragrances like clubbing fragrances, a little bit of amber, mild spice. The amber is definitely there, and I can get a little bit of a cinnamon, I guess. So this thing is more sweet and fruity than spicy. Okay, so first thing hits my nose is sweet, but not as sweet as the original one. This is overloaded sweetness. This is a very wearable sweetness. Definitely, if you really ask me which 1 million I can compare this to, I would say 1 million Privé, which I have. And even the bottle theme or the color is kind of matching. I still have good amount of juice, but it's not a clone of that. Okay, but the sweetness or the fruitiness that you get from that is evident in here. So that's a good opening, and it's a very nice, pleasant opening. It's not very loud. It's not very obnoxious. And I think this is going to be good for younger folks as well as like, what I smell from this. I think people from 20 all the way to 35 will like this a lot. So this thing is like right now Bangladesh, the winter is going away a little bit, but we still have like about mild cool breeze. It's not really that hot point yet, but within few weeks time maybe we'll see very hot humid days. Still now it's a little bit cool, really pleasant breeze. So I was wearing this. I actually went with 8 sprays out, like just for like what you call the walk or something, like evening walk, because see, the thing is I'm sick of sitting at home all the time, like 8 days. So whenever the rooftop, like it's there's nobody there, I just go and walk. So I went for like a little bit of a few rounds, and it was nice kind of breeze. And I was like drinking water, and this was really really good, giving me good company, right? So it was really nice, sweet, and I could feel this fragrance would be a good choice for people who are looking to wear something for night outs, but at the same time don't want to break the bank, like something like Lamal Elixir or 1 millions, or the Phantom type of fragrances. This is in that family but more gentle. Okay, so I read that one of the comments said this one didn't last on them or didn't do any beast mode. So far the wearing that I'm doing, 3.5 hours is still going because I have heavily on my shirt, and I guess I'm sniffing it all the time. I'm like not getting any poor performance from this so far, but also at the same time I don't think it's gonna beat fragrance, the original one, the red one. This is the strongest, one of the strongest from this line. If you really want to get the longest lasting, go for this one. Some of the other ones, the Dunhill Desire Black is good. This one, the Extreme, was very nice. So also the Platinum, this one is a spicy tobacco fragrance. This is the most dark from this line. So they have their variation. They have the gold that is a sort of Aventus clone. The silver one is kind of like a citrus violet leaf, and the two Desire Blue are very fresh, tropical summer days. So this one, where you can wear this, I think you can wear this for fall, winter you can also wear this, no problem, and summer nights you can also pull it off. The good thing about this fragrance is not overly sweet or spicy, like not like Mancera, that unwearability. No, this is a very wearable fragrance to my nose, but I think this is going to be a good everyday fragrance. Let's say nothing crazy or nothing very expensive smelling, but it's a very pleasant one. Maybe sometimes if you like wearing Sean John Unforgivable, same occasion we can wear this. Reminds me a little bit of 24 Gold by Sense Story, the oud version, little bit, because I think there's this sweetness there. So this one has a little bit of a Middle Eastern connection as well, but it's a fruity, ambery, mild spicy, like a sweet perfume that could be good for clubbing, going out, dating scenario. And if there's a little bit of a breeze, it will project. This thing is a projection beast. I got about really like solid 1.5 hour of projection. It was really, I could detect it, right? So it made me very happy. And I would suggest one thing: any of the fragrances that you see a review of, do a lot of research. Okay, even if it's a cheap fragrance, go to the mall. If they have a tester, try it. If possible, get a sample or get a decant. If you see reviews and you have no other option to sample a perfume, and you trust a reviewer or your gut feeling, then go for it. But on most part, many people say blind buy gone wrong. I tell you one thing, blind buys definitely can go wrong because you don't know what you're getting into, right? So there are some fragrances which are safe, some fragrances not definitely built for you. You end up buying it anyway, and then you regret. So when I buy a fragrance, I take full responsibility, like, because it's my money, my decision. I love this game. Some people might say I'm a kind of like, bragging about it, but no. When I buy a fragrance, if I don't like it, I give it time. If I still don't like it, can't wear it, I sell it off. There's no love lost, So this is the fragrance game, the excitement. So, but all in all, this is a good release, and this is less aggressive than the platinum. But if you ask me, overall, this is a very solid line. Dunhill Desire is a very solid line. $35 to $40, it is like, nowadays it's like a dream. Not many houses give you that kind of price tag, right? So you get 100 full 100 ml wearability. Who is it not for? If you're already into niche game, if you are done with your designers, you feel, these things seem basic to you, you can call it a pass, no problem. But old souls like us, I think Carlos Colom also said, my good brother, that he loves this fragrance and he asked me to check it out. So I really like it. It's a very pleasant perfume, and it's a nice, sweet, kind of fragrance. You can even suit it up, no problem. Okay, so overall, my rating on this one, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. And the name bronze, I don't know, it doesn't smell like bronze. Bronze smell like sometimes maybe, I don't know, unpleasant or metallic. No, not really. This smells very, very nice. Okay, check it out. Maybe a couple of weeks time or a month time, I'll uh, review this or do a full on review. Then I'll give you full experience. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.